perfect tie for who boarded the train first just a few minutes ago, but unofficially I'll let them decide what to do with that during their comments. The stakeholders you'll hear from today, including executive representation from Wayne, Oakland, and Macomb counties, leaders representing Detroit City Council and the Mayor's Office, Downtown Detroit Partnership and Visit Detroit, continue to collaborate as partners in support of our efforts in regional mobility. From across the city and region, transit services from DDOT, RTA, Q-Line, and SMART all converge on our loop, connecting millions to opportunity, services, entertainment, and education in a setting that includes the country's #1 public gathering space and the #1 Riverwalk. With support of leaders in this room, we all play a part in these accomplishments. So, sorry. I'll print it double-sided. All right. To start off, I'd like to introduce Marcus Von Kopf, the Chief Operating Officer at the City of Detroit. The city believes that we are the best, you might even see, elevated transit system that moves large numbers in the downtown riders in a very short period of time. We're excited to share in the celebration of our progress. So Marcus?
Good morning. Thank you, Robert. So I'm honored to be here at the celebration today representing the Mayor's Office. The Mayor had hoped to be here, but he sends his heartfelt thanks and appreciation to all of you. So under the leadership of Robert and his team, the Detroit Transportation Corporation and its dedicated staff, we've made sustainable and long-term infrastructure improvements. In the last 24 months, the People Mover has transformed into a more modern transit system, adding digital signage, train arrivals in real time, and touchscreens at every kiosk. And the free fare program, supported by presenting sponsor Priority Waste, helps make the People Mover accessible to visitors and Detroiters alike. So we hope everyone will come ride the People Mover during this holiday season and then make it a part of their everyday experience in 2025 as they move around this incredible city. So thank you. Let me turn it over to my partner.
Yes, good morning, everyone. My name is Assad Turfi. I'm Deputy Wayne County Executive. County Executive Warren Evans could not be here today. He sends his regards. But the one thing that we take a ton of pride in Southeast Michigan is our regional partnership with Wayne, Oakland, Macomb, our business community, the city of Detroit, and our transportation partners. The People Mover is one of the most important elements of this transportation system that we have in this region. We have 13 stops throughout downtown Detroit that could take you all across downtown Detroit and get you there safe and in a timely manner. It's a very effective place. And the best part about it is the views that you will get. The views from the People Mover are like none other. We're here today to celebrate the 1,000,000th rider. We're looking forward to when they get off this train so we could celebrate them, and looking forward to it. With that, I'll turn over to our partner in crime, County Executive Mark Hackel from Macomb County.
Yep. I always appreciate the opportunity to come on down to the city of Detroit, and people, I think sometimes they recognize this regionalization that we have going on here in Michigan is incredibly important. Although sometimes we are competitive amongst one another as counties, we come to the realization that we need to come together to try to figure out how do we compete with other regions around the globe. And we have the fortunate opportunity to do that. Warren Evans, myself, Dave Coulter, and obviously the mayor of the city of Detroit have come together to realize that the city of Detroit is without question the urban hub of our metropolitan Detroit region. And so with that, for years, obviously the People Mover has been in existence. As a kid growing up, I got to tell you, I had the fortunate opportunity to come down to Detroit, go to Greektown, jump on the People Mover to go to the Red Wings game. And I did that quite often. And somebody had mentioned as we got on there, because we did our own little chant, you know, People Mover, as we got on this thing, because we figured it's a great opportunity to do so. And then somebody mentioned, I forget who it was, that, you know, we need a jersey. You know, we had to have some kind of a jersey. So I did happen to bring one. I got my own People Mover jersey here, okay? So I decided to make sure I brought that. Could you hold this for me just for one moment here? But I also now had to try to figure out what I'm going to do with these tokens that I still have in my jewelry box that I don't need anymore because the rides are free. That's awesome. No, I'm not giving them over. I'm going to put them on eBay. I'm going to make a few bucks off of this thing here. So, but with that being said, we're very fortunate because Macomb County has always wanted to be a partner. We'll continue to be a partner. And when it comes to transit, we've led regional transit because we've always had the SMART system here in Macomb County. It's been very supportive. But let's face it, it connects incredibly well with the People Mover system that's down here. So I'm so thankful this is up and running, and it provides an opportunity for people to see what's going on around the city of Detroit and truly enjoy the amenities. And with that being said, another partner from the city of Detroit, Fred Durhal, is going to speak next. Fred? Thank you, brother.
Thank you, Mark. And First of all, good morning to everyone. When we talk about just a tremendous day here in the city of Detroit, we are standing right where we need to be. Transit is one of the most important issues that face the city of Detroit and a lot of our residents. We hear about it a lot down at the council table. So I am happy to be here today in partnership with so many great partners. But I'd like to thank the DTC for their efforts in helping restore the People Mover to its greatness and bring it back to where we want it to be. But also when we talk about the Zero Fare pilot program, what this does is allowing our residents to get connected to all of what we have to offer here in downtown Detroit. And so I could not be more elated today. Thank you to Priority as well and Todd Stamper for your contributions and helping us ensure that rides will be free here. We are celebrating our 1 millionth rider, and it's not possible without the great partnerships. And so next, I am honored to bring up one of our great partners from Visit Detroit, Mr. Stan Smith, who will let you know again how great this momentous occasion is. Thank you.
Good morning. So celebrating the millionth passenger highlights what we all know. The Detroit People Mover has been and continues to be vital for attracting millions of visitors to Detroit. The People Mover team's outstanding efforts to make the system accessible and affordable, not only for residents but for visitors as well, contributes to Detroit's growing success. The economic impact of the People Mover is clear. We're seeing businesses grow while securing the prestigious events like the 2027 Final Four championships that will be coming up quickly here. We're confident that the People Mover will continue to be instrumental in just demonstrating that Detroit is a world-class city ready to host world-class events. Thank you. Turn it over to my friend here, Eric.
Thanks, Dan. Eric Larson, the Downtown Detroit Partnership, and I realize I am the last one standing between you and the millionth rider, so I'm going to make this short and sweet. We have had an amazing partnership, obviously, not only with the People Mover team, but most importantly, Robert Kramer. This year, we were able to not only recognize the ridership that has increased, but also the ability to service these large events. We have over 150,000 people that are coming in to the downtown on a daily basis. We have tens of millions of people coming into the downtown on an annual basis, and the People Mover represents the best way to get around the city and to make sure not only that you're seeing the sites, but also participating in all that the city has to offer and continuing to make it a welcoming place. The other thing that we did this year, which if you haven't checked out, definitely check it out when we make the Super Bowl, but we lit the underside of the People Mover with the partnership of the DDA and the City of Detroit, and obviously Robert and his team. That is another way that we're starting to not only create safe and inviting environments, but also continue to make the downtown an entertaining place to come and visit. So again, from the Downtown Detroit Partnerships perspective, we're thrilled about the regional cooperation. We're thrilled to have this kind of partnership, and we're even more excited to be able to celebrate the millionth rider this year. Robert?
Thank you, Eric. Thanks, everyone. I can feel the love. I really appreciate everyone coming out. A couple quick comments, and then we'll get to the real celebration. But I wanted to thank, again, all the speakers and the dignitaries in the room who didn't come up to speak, but also the DTC staff, which I think was mentioned a couple of times, which really appreciate it, to worked hard to make today a success, not just the event here today, but the fact that the system runs safely and reliably and really is connecting with people on many levels. The People Mover is more than a transit system. It's a symbol of the spirit of Detroit, transit service that connects people, and an example of the progress that can be made when agencies, stakeholders, and the public all work together. It's an opportunity to show everyone what a magnificent downtown we have from skyline to sidewalk, and our employees take pride in making thousands of rides possible every day, and we're going to continue to do the work of moving people with a system that's accessible to everybody. Everyone can choose their downtown adventure on the People Mover and create memories that last. That's why we're not only recognizing one lucky rider, well, we are in the biggest way, but also celebrating everyone who benefits from a positive experience in the city and region, those who live downtown in the neighborhoods near downtown, across the city, across the region, and also the visitors that we all welcome on a daily basis. So, on to the big moment for a lucky patron. So a special thanks to the downtown businesses that contributed to a very impressive prize package, maybe second only to Mr. Hackle's custom shirt. Maybe we'll have to have that for the 2 millionth rider celebration next year. Okay. So we have gift cards from our People Mover favorites, Bon Bon Bon, American Coney Island, and Moot's Pizzeria. Plus, the building that this station is in is home to the recently upgraded Autograph Collection Hotel, and so a one-night stay at the Autograph David Whitney, and dinner at Presley's Kitchen and Bar, which is also in the corner of this building as well. And all of this will happen while sporting fresh 1 in a million swag from the People Mover. So that's what's on the line here. Very exciting, and appreciate all of the generosity of those businesses in particular. So on behalf of the DTC and our board of directors, we want to congratulate the millionth rider that we're going to find out shortly. So let's begin the countdown. So I have my official clipboard of carefully adjusted calculations, and we're very close. So we'll head over. Let's all move over here. Good. Because you have to come through the 30 to be counted. So